Every day's encyclopedia. Big Bang. The Big Bang is a physical theory that describes how the universe expanded from an initial state of high density and temperature. Various cosmological models based on the Big Bang concept explain a broad range of phenomena, including the abundance of light elements, the cosmic microwave background, CMB, radiation, and large-scale structure. The uniformity of the universe, known as the horizon and flatness problems, is explained through cosmic inflation, a phase of accelerated expansion during the earliest stages. Detailed measurements of the expansion rate of the universe place the initial singularity at an estimated 13.7870.02 billion years ago, which is considered the age of the universe. A wide range of empirical evidence strongly favors the Big Bang event, which is now widely accepted. Hammurabi, also spelled Hammurabi, was the 6th Amorite king of the Old Babylonian Empire, reigning from c. 1792 to c. 1750 BC. He was preceded by his father, Sin-Muballit, who abdicated due to failing health. During his reign, he conquered the city-states of Larsa, Ashnuna, and Amriti. He ousted Ishme-Dagon of Furs, the king of Assyria, and forced his son Mudashkur to pay tribute, bringing almost all of Mesopotamia under Babylonian rule. Biology. Biology is the scientific study of life and living organisms. It is a broad natural science that encompasses a wide range of fields and unifying principles that explain the structure, function, growth, origin, evolution, and distribution of life. Central to biology are 5 fundamental themes: the cell as the basic unit of life, genes and heredity as the basis of inheritance, evolution as the driver of biological diversity, energy transformation for sustaining life processes, and the maintenance of internal stability, homeostasis. Spain. Spain, officially the Kingdom of Spain, is a country in southern and western Europe, with territories in North Africa. Featuring the southernmost point of continental Europe, it is the largest country in southern Europe and the 4th most populous European Union member state. Spanning the majority of the Iberian Peninsula, its territory also includes the Canary Islands in the eastern Atlantic Ocean, the Balearic Islands in the western Mediterranean Sea, and the autonomous cities of Ceuta and Melilla in mainland Africa. Peninsular Spain is bordered to the north by France, Andorra, and the Bay of Biscay, to the east and south by the Mediterranean Sea and Gibraltar, and to the west by Portugal and the Atlantic Ocean. Spain's capital and largest city is Madrid, and other major urban areas include Barcelona, Valencia, Seville, Zaragoza, Malaga, Murcia, and Palma de Mallorca. Muhammad was an Arab religious, military, and political leader, and the founder of Islam. According to Islam, he was a prophet who was divinely inspired to preach and confirm the monotheistic teachings of Adam, Noah, Abraham, Moses, Jesus, and other prophets. He is believed by Muslims to be the seal of the prophets, and along with the Quran, his teachings and normative examples form the basis for Islamic religious belief. Geography. Geography is the study of the lands, features, inhabitants, and phenomena of Earth. Geography is an all-encompassing discipline that seeks an understanding of Earth and its human and natural complexities, not merely where objects are, but also how they have changed and come to be. While geography is specific to Earth, many concepts can be applied more broadly to other celestial bodies in the field of planetary science. Geography has been called a bridge between natural science and social science disciplines. Maya civilization. The Maya civilization was a Mesoamerican civilization that existed from antiquity to the early modern period. It is known by its ancient temples and glyphs, script. The Maya script is the most sophisticated and highly developed writing system in the pre-Columbian Americas. The civilization is also noted for its art, architecture, mathematics, calendar, and astronomical system. Paper. Paper is a thin sheet material produced by mechanically or chemically processing cellulose fibers derived from wood, rags, grasses, herbivore dung, or other vegetable sources in water. Once the water is drained through a fine mesh, leaving the fiber evenly distributed on the surface, it can be pressed and dried. River. The Amazon River in South America is the largest river by discharge volume of water in the world, and the longest or second longest river system in the world, a title which is disputed with the Nile. Arithmetic. Arithmetic is an elementary branch of mathematics that deals with numerical operations like addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. In a wider sense, it also includes exponentiation, extraction of roots, and taking logarithms. Society. A society is a group of individuals involved in persistent social interaction, or a large social group sharing the same spatial or social territory, typically subject to the same political authority and dominant cultural expectations. Societies are characterized by patterns of relationships between individuals who share a distinctive culture and institutions. A given society may be described as the sum total of such relationships among its constituent members. Mediterranean Sea. The Mediterranean Sea is a sea connected to the Atlantic Ocean, surrounded by the Mediterranean basin, and almost completely enclosed by land. On the east, by the Levant in West Asia, on the north by Anatolia in West Asia and southern Europe, on the south by North Africa, and on the west almost by the Morocco-Spain border. The Mediterranean Sea covers an area of about 2,500,000 km to 970,000 sq mi, representing 0.7% of the global ocean surface, but its connection to the Atlantic via the Strait of Gibraltar. The narrow strait that connects the Atlantic Ocean to the Mediterranean Sea and separates the Iberian Peninsula in Europe from Morocco in Africa is only Pneumonia. Pneumonia is an inflammatory condition of the lung primarily affecting the small air sacs known as alveoli. Symptoms typically include some combination of productive or dry cough, chest pain, fever, and difficulty breathing. The severity of the condition is variable. Genetics. Genetics is the study of genes, genetic variation, and heredity in organisms. It is an important branch in biology because heredity is vital to organisms' evolution. Gregor Mendel, a Moravian Augustinian friar working in the 19th century in Brno, was the first to study genetics scientifically. Mendel studied trait inheritance, patterns in the way traits are handed down from parents to offspring over time. He observed that organisms inherit traits by way of discrete units of inheritance. This term, still used today, is a somewhat ambiguous definition of what is referred to as a gene. Cleopatra. Cleopatra Xantia Philopator was queen of the Ptolemaic Kingdom of Egypt from 51 to 30 BC, and the last active Hellenistic pharaoh, a member of the Ptolemaic dynasty. She was a descendant of its founder Ptolemy I Soter, a Macedonian Greek general and companion of Alexander the Great. Her first language was Koine Greek, and she is the only Ptolemaic ruler known to have learned the Egyptian language, among several others. After her death, Egypt became a province of the Roman Empire, marking the end of the Hellenistic period in the Mediterranean, which had begun during the reign of Alexander. Like and follow for more knowledge.